That's a common allergy. I have it too. Brings a tear to the eye. This music's so beautiful.
All these circling feet heading nowhere.
Okay. I feel like I've heard his name in a quest or something. Shit. All right, Vincent.
Certainly.
If that is your real name.
Hail, traveler.
Tell me about the Valian Republics. They're all rich in style and culture. If you were to go to the Republics, you would not want to leave. The people are beautiful and charming. I'm here because the Songaretta Ducala wishes it. But when my appointment is done, I've been the first ship out and I will sing from here to Salona. You know what would really help in this game? If, when you pressed M, you could, like, see the whole world, if that makes sense. But then that would mislead people to think that they can go to those places. I don't know, some games just really need a map so you know what places are, like Valian Republic and stuff like that. Do you get what I'm trying to say? A lot of games don't do that. Even if those parts of the world aren't accessible in the game. I feel like this game would have really helped with that. What do you do here? Okay, cool. So basically what I'm saying is you'd press M and then like... I don't know, call it lore map. You know what I'm trying to say? And it would be like Deerwood and then... What is this place we're in called, chat? Is it Deerwood? The whole area. Does it all have one name? I think it's Deerwood. I could be wrong. I get it. After playing Pathfinder, I spent hours reading on the wiki. What Pathfinder did you play? Kingmaker?
Margaren's fire cast
7
light in
difficulty.
dark places.
Difficulty 8.
It's done.
Obsidian lamp. Oh my god. This summons 3 shades. Oh my god. Where do you equip these?
Oh?
I mean, you're our summoner. Oh, I forgot I got this. Oh wait, don't say it's a one-time use. No, use is 1 per rest. Oh, it's a quick item. Oh. Alright. I can't wait to forget that I don't have that and never use it again. You know what? We better use items. This is put stuff. Let's sort everyone's items out. A little bit of heals. I'm not gonna lie, we barely use anything. Okay. I mean, we'll save all our scrolls for like when we're struggling with a boss or something. Do you know what I mean? Alright, what is this? Talk of Defiance. Only usable by a ranger. Plus 25 defense against charmed, confused attacks. Plus 10 defense against dominated attacks. Plus 10 concentration. I mean... this is just better. I mean, defense against confused is lovely, but... who knows, there might be another ranger later on. Kingmaker and Wrath of the Righteous. I got lost in the lore. Yeah, bro. Those games are special. I really need to play Kingmaker again. Like, I need to, because it's not on my Let's Play channel. And it's one of the best games. I absolutely love that game. I actually prefer it to Wrath of the Righteous. I know, hot take, right? Do I prefer it? I don't know. I don't know, actually. I don't know.
Hello? Hello?
I can get it to spill its secrets.
Is he good?
It's done.
Oh, hell yeah. We must be close to leveling up. What was the point of this building? Maybe we'll be back later. Back, what did I miss? A lot. A lot. Chat will fill you in. But it was all brilliant. Okay, that is officially the first fires done. I think it's about time we leave the city. We've been here all day. I would like to either... I think... wait, what? What keep? I went to the palace. Ah, the Crucible Keep. Good comms. Good comms. No, I haven't been anywhere except where we are now and the city, the section of the city we were in last, Smart. Oh, and we went to Wodika's, we did the Wodika stuff. And we wore the mask for the Wodika stuff, so if that helps. So we're kind of undercover. It was really cool that you could do that, I'm not gonna lie. What business brings you to the keep? Did you take that mask off? Good comms. Good comms.
Greetings.
Every day we get more from the hinterlands pouring into Defiance Bay. Keeps us busy on the watch, it does. You look like you recently arrived yourself. Oh, we can snitch! Who are you? A soldier of the Knights, and proud of it. I help keep everything running at the keep so that Commander Cliver can focus on more important matters. Looking for something, or just knocking the dirt off your boots? What goes on in Crucible Keep? This is the headquarters of the Crucible Knights. So it's where we store arms and armor, as well as many of our soldiers' bunk. Commander Clive is in the back, making plans as usual. You'll find the forge at the west end of the building, along with our Master Smith Dunstan. There's also a shrine to the golem, if you're the praying type. Tell me about the knights. We're the Defenders of Defiance Bay. We're not exactly a formal knighthood, but don't let Commander Cliver... Don't tell Commander Cliver I said that. We were the first organized militia to oppose the Diran rule, and today we're the largest force in the city. Our soldiers undergo years of combat training, and our officers are required to have their souls read by that critter out in Dunnard Row. What's this about Dunnard Row? Just a requirement of the Crucible Knights, so the higher-ups know there's nothing messy built in your soul's past. That's so cool, by the way. Keeping the ranks pure is fine by me, I just wish they were more careful in hiring their ciphers. What's wrong with their ciphers? They're mostly Orlands. I'm sure they're talented enough, but you just can't trust them. Finally, someone who set out what I was thinking. Yes. Finally, some racism. It's about time. Those bloody furries. Guys, we are officially joining the Crucible Knights. Hostility's in their nature, and they've learned to hide it over the years. All I'm saying is they should at least be supervised by other folk. That's reasonable enough, isn't it? True! Sounds fair enough. I don't know what to say here. Maybe if people treated them better, you wouldn't have to worry about them being so hostile. I'm just speaking the truth. Nowadays, it seems that's the biggest crime of all. Who are you? A soldier. I'm proud of it. Oh, okay. I have information about... We'll hold that for now. Do we snitch, chat? He murdered someone. I mean, he murdered someone. There's been a murder. There's a murderer on the loose. If this is about patrols, my novitiates are already stretched to the limit between the refugee influx and the mess at Heritage Hill. I simply don't have any units to spare. Oh, I'm sorry, was there something you need? Is something wrong at Heritage Hill? What isn't wrong? It's a real question. A whole district of walking, flesh-eating corpses. We sealed that area 2 months ago, just after I lost one of my finest commanders there, and yet this is the second guard rotation to disappear. There are already enough rumours about the place floating around the keep without my soldiers whispering about these disappearances. I'd just as soon abandon the district, but if those monsters should find a way out... Tell me about the hill. Used to be one of the most prestigious districts in Defiance Bay, but a few months ago the residents all went mad. Started eating each other. And anything else that had the bad luck to wander into the district. I've never seen anything like it. Now, every novitiate that stands guard there, every one of them, everyone that comes back talks of the stench of the grave and the groans of unspeakable horrors. That's why and the how are questions for the animancers. I've sealed the districts in hopes of containing whatever happened there. It seems to be working for now. So there's a zombie apocalypse going on in this area. As if this game couldn't get cool enough. I'm telling you, this city is so interesting. You said earlier that something was wrong at Heritage Hill. Okay. I could look into it. After what? After what I just told you? You want to go to Heritage Hill? I've lost trained soldiers there. Why should I let anyone in? Your trained knights have nothing on me. If you're so eager to rush to your death, I won't stop you. And if you're somehow able to put a stop to this, you've got my permission to enter. I'll send word to the guards at the gate. What do you do here? He's responsible for the training and stuff. Alright, well, you have a nice day. I like your breastplate. Speaking of breastplate, I wonder if that guy's breastplate is somewhere around here. God be praised. There was nothing there. Chat, there was nothing in this. Oh shit.
Strange place for a shrine to Abidan, Crucible Keep. Maybe it made more sense at some point before it gathered all that dust. And the only thing the Knights of the Crucible worship these days is the nobility, as far as I understand it.
I knew some soldiers who got recruited by the Knights after the war was over. They told me some about it. They get these young kids in there and they tell them about blacksmithing and about the revolution and about tradition. Talk about the golem like he created the Crucible Knights in his forge to go win Deerwood's independence. And they join and it turns out all any of those knights ever talks about is when are we gonna get recognized as a real knighthood? When are we getting our titles and our land? They're high justice. I can't do that in an American accent. What? Wants to be an earl. Says it's Abaddon's will. He's got a castle and an army. I wonder how long he'll wait before he starts a war over it. Saying Abaddon told him to. They don't all seem bad. They're keeping peace in Defiance Bay. I mean, if it wasn't for them, there would be a zombie apocalypse, right? Maybe they caused it, though? There is the kernel of something good in there, I think. Some good people wanted to do right by each other. Trouble is, they're headed away from it.
Certainly.
We just don't have the manpower. Refugees from every corner of the Deerwood. The dozens getting them all riled up about animancy. At this rate, we'll need twice the soldiers to patrol Defiance Bay.
I know this voice.
Can I help you with something?
I know this voice actor. Why don't you have enough soldiers?
Fleetbreaker Castle. The High Justice has summoned almost half of my novitiates and more of my justiciars to a keep on the other side of New Hailmar.
Hey,
It's
Omar.
not for me to question the High Justice's orders, but it's left us short-handed. And mark me, we're just a couple sparks away from anarchy.
Justice! Is there any way I can help? I know how to handle myself. I do it once a night. He gives you a thin smile. Always refreshing to meet someone who'd rather fix a problem than complain about it. Forge Master Dunstan is working with an animancy scholar to build what we're calling Forge Knights. Warriors that can patrol our streets without suffering fatigue, disobedience, or fear. That doesn't sound like a good idea. Some agitator throws a rock at them, we don't have to worry about things getting out of hand. He's constructed the armor. So they're literally making what happened in, spoiler for Game of Thrones, they're literally doing what's his name did to the mountain. That doesn't sound like a good idea, guys. Robots, basically. Ghoulish robots or whatever. Vienna lives with the rest of the Scriveners out in Copper Lane. But I haven't the soldiers to spare at the moment. Go to the Scrivener's dormitory and see if you can find her. When you get the research, just bring it to Dunstan. This is his area of expertise anyway. Once you've brought him the research, he can sell you any arms or armor if you need. He forges and repairs all our equipment. You won't find more capable smith in Defiance Bay. Was there something else? You're in charge of the knights? My justice. Justice is our order, but he's currently stationed at the Fleetbreaker Castle. Okay, tell me about the knights. Professional army. Into Deerwood. Okay, I think the whole world's called Deerwood. I think. Controlling the city, keeping the peace. Okay. What do the dozens have against you? They're troublemakers. They forget that Defiance Bay is one of the largest cities in the world, not some frontier outpost. Most of them are mercenaries on a good day and street thugs the rest of the time. Probably could say the same about the knights as well. I'm assuming there aren't good knights. Tell me about these enterprising families. House Domenil. They're the oldest noble family. They're Patriarch Gedmar. Okay. There's so much going on in this city. Have I been Copper Lane? I think I have, right? Yeah. That's where the dorms are. Okay, cool. Bro, it looks like we're not leaving this city today, chat. I really would like to, but... Been in there. Have I been in here? Oh yeah, they're all getting robbed.
And what does the flame reveal?
I can get it to spill its secrets. It's done.
They won't be needing that.
It's done.
Won't be needing that
I
either.
shall make it so. It's done.
Won't be needing those.
It's done.
Won't be needing those either. Excellent. Excellent stuff. I just made so much money. Dunstan! What a name. Wait for it.
It's done.
Lovely. Rob the whole place dry. Well, that was fun.
If this is about the breastplates, I already told Cleaver they won't be repaired till next week.
Commander Cleaver said you're working with an animancer to build Forge Knights?
So much for his talk of secrecy. Aye, I'm building Cleaver's metal warriors. He says they're what we need to keep order in Defiance Bay, so...
Cool. And how are you creating them? Oh my god, I just pressed something to enter, input a command. Press enter to input a command. I don't know what the hell I just did. I don't want to do that. Suits of armor and souls. Cleaver's had me repairing and reinforcing unused armor for months now, just so we can fill them with some poor sod's essence. As long as the scholar's girl's got her numbers right, infusing the armor with a soul won't be that hard, but that's not what bothers me. You need Vianna's research. He's been working out a method to transfer the souls into the armor. Bind the souls too tightly and you get something like those flesh constructs at the sanitarium. Barely bright enough to avoid walking into a wall. But bind them too loosely and they'll be too self-aware. Bro, this is such a bad idea. Do you disagree with him about the Forge Knights? I disagree with him on near about everything, and this is no exception. They won't solve our manpower problem. He can call them what he wants, but they aren't knights. Doesn't take it to Mark's nose to smell the trouble here. A group that can't stand together is headed for a fall. Don't get me started on the other problem. Those souls he's brought to power the Forge Knight, Cleaver keeps telling himself that they came from willing donors, but he knows better. There's a reason you have to buy souls through less than legal channels. We should be clearing those scavengers off the road, not doing business with them. Yo, this is so sick. Sounds like some kind of Skynet. That's so sick. Alright, enough about the Forge Knights. If only. What do you do here?
I'm a Forge Master. I'm a Master Smith for the Crucible Knights. But the way I see it, I'm also keeping up with our old traditions. The first members of our order were smiths. Nowadays, most everyone's a professional soldier. I suppose it's to be expected, but I think it's important we keep up with our roots, too.
Tell me about the knights.
We were all smiths back in Hodred's day, though I'm about the only one here who still gets his hands dirty. We're a fearsome fighting force, though these days I think Cleaver takes more pride in our parade formations.
He thinks himself a progressive man, but he's obsessed with soul lineages and connections to the dear with heroes of old. Other than Dunrid Rowe, who really knows about any of that? Very interesting stuff going on here.
Certainly.
This game's writing is insane, chat. So, we're clearly going to be choosing between the dozens and the metallic... what are these people called again? What do you mean, these people? The Crucible Knights. I mean, if you look next to everyone's sub badge on this chat, and if you look at my emblem on my channel, we are the Knights of the Cake. Guys, can we not spoil, guys? Please. Let it happen. If it happens naturally, it'll happen. Alright. That's fine. I think out loud a lot, so just, you know. Cake, happy birthday. Happy birthday to you too. Alright, let's get the hell out of this city for a little while. So I can, like, go somewhere for, like, the last hour of the day. Good idea? Do we A, go to Redrick's Hold, or B, go to our base and explore underneath it, chat? So Redrick's Hold, where we have to go and, you know, overthrow a tyrant. Or go to a dungeon underneath our base in search for a cure to a curse. I mean, how sick is this game? Those both sound amazing. I want to go to Cade Nua anyway to rest and stuff. But I really want to start Redrick's Hold. We're probably not going to finish it now. This is probably going to be an insane area. So I think I want to go here, rest. Yeah. 22 hours! Damn! Can I save on this screen? Do a hard save. Before Raydrick. More like Ray Dick. Alright.
It's very nice. We're not sleeping here, are we?
Has the area... Don't know why it took me so long to say that sentence. Does the area change? That would be cool. What have I built? think this has changed, hasn't it? I think this is new. Oh, never mind. I did build something here, did I not?
It's very nice. We're not sleeping here, are we?
Oh, man up! Damn, I thought I built stuff. That's the dungeon. Maybe we should do the dungeon. Oh, the music here is so beautiful. Oh, has this all been fixed? I bear a message from the Ducal Palace. Alright, mate? Greetings, my lord. I bear an urgent message from the Chancellor Warren of Defiance Bay. He requests that you meet him with your earliest convenience in the Ducal Palace. I was just bloody there, you donut. Your claim on Cade Noah has been called into question by the Gaff Bin family. You think I am going to listen to a family with the word bin in their name? Gaff Trash family, more like. Earl Badimir has issued a ruling on the matter, but both you and Lord Gaffbin must be present. Tell me about this Lord Gaffbin. Am I really doing this voice? An old Adiran lineage, I believe. The former lord of this stronghold, a distant relative of Lord Gaffbin, allied himself with the losing side during the War of Defiance. Who's Chancellor Warren? He's an arbiter of legal matters. Cade Nue's mind. The Gaffbin family disagrees. As your claim is not based on lineage, an official ruling is required to remedy this dispute. Mate, if you don't leave here with your stupid voice, I'll slit your throat and... Be a good person. Be a good person. I'll go meet him then, fine. The Chancellor will await you in the records room at the Ducal Palace in First Fires. I was just there. Okay, so people are already angry that I'm king of this land.
Hmm?
Okay, I want to speak to her, but I don't want to start the... Oh, a treasury. Oh. I don't want to start the DLC, so let's see if she's got anything to say.
My lord, you've received a letter, delivered with some urgency as it happens. I thought the messenger might swoon, poor dear. It's from Stalwart. Apparently the mayor, Renengild, has heard of your success here at Cadnua, and hopes you can be of aid to her people as well.
That's a long way for a letter.
People like you come few and far between. And in this case, I believe Renengild is correct in suggesting that your experiences here may give you an edge. It seems she's intent on gaining access to Durgan's battery. And she's offering quite the reward to anyone who can get inside.
I like getting inside.
A reward, she says, for getting into the battery. That's a reward of its own, surely.
Durgan's battery is in the source of Durgan's steel?
Ah, the very same. All manner of people have been trying to infiltrate the keep for years. Our own Earl was much taken with the story of the battery's fall.
This is DLC, right, chat?
There are many legends concerning the battery. As the Earl told it, the dwarves fought amongst themselves, each seeking to use the battery to further his or her own ambitions. Greed and cruelty brought down the battery.
Classic dwarves,
and now the
alright.
spirits of those same dwarves roam the halls.
Classic dwarfs and their greed. Humans would never. Oh wait, I'm an elf. Sorry, -1 RP. Elves would never.
Whatever happened, the battery has been impenetrable ever since. A shame. I don't doubt that there are great treasures still within those halls.
I know, and those treasures, man, those greedy dwarfs. I do enjoy vast amounts of wealth.
Oh, just think! The greatest of the dwarven strongholds, ours to explore!
Oh, it's all gonna be our loot.
I should mention that among those rumored to have answered Reningild's summons is a certain group I believe you may have an interest in. Followers of Woodacre, intent on reaching Stalwart and the Battery. I do not know what they seek there, but I thought it worth mentioning, given your interest in the ruins at Defiance Bay. Now that I've delivered Reningild's message, there is also a local matter of some concern, my lord. A mercenary band has been sighted to the northeast. I believe they mean to take Consul Hot's tower, and I don't expect the Archmage will go quietly.
Is this DLC?
Consul Hot's one of the greatest wizards of our generation.
The Torn Bannermen are a deadly fighting force, and Consul Hot himself has sent many travelers to their graves. I would caution you to stay clear of the region if you do travel to the White March. It is not that I doubt your courage, my lord, but Consul Hot alone boasts power of a different scale altogether to those foes you have faced thus far.
I beat a lion.
Given more time, perhaps, you will match him.
Oh, okay.
If the Bannermen succeed in their efforts, I fear they may turn their attention to Cadnua.
So the
I will
DLC...
keep you apprised of the situation,
Don't ever
my lord.
interrupt me again, or I will turn you into a freaking, well, the chair. So, let me get this straight. The DLC is a dwarven stronghold and a giant tower with an insanely powerful mage in it. I'm sold. Elves are too busy trying to have carnal relationships with wildlife. Okay. That was racist. Mods, do something. Okay, we're gonna leave all this for now.
Safe travels, my lord.
Yeah, okay.
Oh?
Drill a hole in her and use her as a toilet. You are wrong, buddy. Alright. So, they should have patched this in. It's just like in Pathfinder, there should be a way to exit here, and there should be a world map button here. I'm surprised that isn't a thing. That's fine though. Wait.
It's very nice. We're not sleeping here, are we?
Where do I rest here, by the way, chat, to get all the buffs? The Bright Hollow? I think that's my house. Yeah, I didn't know where he was going with that. Once I saw drill a hole in the statue, I was... yeah. Wait, you're trying to tell me that I haven't built the resting place yet in my own house? I'm not that stupid, guys. See? You're all trying to gaslight me. Restoring Brighthole will allow you to rest there. Mods ban everyone. Oh. Ah. So we're gonna go to Guild. You know what? I still have my buff. That's fine. We don't need to rest. Do I have all our
Few
spells?
repairs, and this keep will be a sight to see.
Yes?
Yeah, we're fine. We don't even need to rest. Alright, and there's no fast way out of here, right? You actually have to leave normally. So what do I need to build to rest to get buffs? Ah, library, a lore bonus. Yeah, we're never coming back here again. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time. Raedric's Hold. We've got a tyrant to kill. Confront King Henry VII inside Redrick's Keep. Why is it always the 7th? Perception bonus is nice. Dexterity bonus would be lovely, actually. Okay. Let's do the Dex one. How do I hire people? Ah. Hirelings help defend your stronghold from expensive collateral damage in the unfortunate event of an attack. They cost money to maintain, but their cost usually offsets the potential for damage. Hirelings also contribute to the security and prestige of the stronghold, sometimes negatively. Right, okay. We will buy a cleric. We will buy a Warden of the Wilds. A Vanguard Soldier. A Shock Mage. An Archer. We're being racist. We're not getting no Ratois in my keep. Wait. Is it Ratois? Is that the Orcish people? Oh, no, wait, no, that's on Moors. Sorry. I just leaked that I was racist for no reason. We're not taking a gold-packed knight. That's not a good idea. I will take a mercenary. An orderless disciple. And last but not least, a Ratoi line breaker. Bang. Cool. Surely none of them are going to, you know, piss me off. Okay. Big save. Raedric's Keep. Let's do it.